Good morning, Neshoba. Today, a look at the election, a wrap-up of fall sports, and a thank you to all veterans.
Hey Neshoba, it's Julian Jasper here bringing you an update regarding the past few weeks. On Tuesday, over 100 million Americans went to the polls across the United States. President-elect Donald Trump won the election with 306 electoral votes, losing the popular vote by about 500,000 votes to Hillary Clinton.
Locally, the state of Massachusetts did not reflect the country as a whole, with over 60% voting in favor of Clinton. Stowe supported Clinton the most strongly, giving her 63% of the vote. Bolton voted for Clinton 59% to Trump's 32%. Trump's biggest base of support in the Neshoba community was Lancaster, where he only lost by 5 percentage points. With this long and tumultuous election now drawing to a close, the focus will be on how the newly minted President Trump can bring the country together and begin to govern.
Neshoba also voted in the election all across 4 grades. Hillary Clinton won. Although this is true, the senior class election results closely mirrored the state's results, with 60% for Clinton and 30% for Trump.
Clinton's win was much closer in the other 3 classes. Freshmen, sophomores, and juniors all had her winning by a much closer margin, as third-party candidates played a role in her lower point total.
Another major Election Day event was which party would control the Senate. The Republicans held on to their majority, although it decreased from 4 to 2, as they lost seats in Illinois and New Hampshire with Mark Kirk and Kelly Ayotte, who lost their respectable bids for re-election. Our very own Chieftain Press members were able to question some of our local citizens at the polls, and you can check it out on YouTube or at Twitter on Chieftain Chat.
In other news, on Tuesday, Massachusetts voted on a variety of ballot questions. Question 1 would have allowed Massachusetts Gaming Commission the ability to grant additional slots license. The question was voted down 61% opposed to 39% in favor. Question 2 dealt with expanding the amount of charter schools in Massachusetts. A yes vote would have approved these measures for 12 new schools and increased enrollment, while a no vote would keep the current limit in place. The question was turned down by an overwhelming majority of people and towns.
Question 3 is a proposal regarding the minimum containment areas for farm animals. The 4th question, considered the most controversial, will legalize recreational marijuana for individuals over the age of 21. Both questions 3 and 4 were passed Tuesday night.
No matter how you voted, I think most would agree that this election cycle will not be missed. Now for some lighter news, we send it over to Garen and Allie with the sports update.
Good morning, Neshoba. I'm Garen, here with Allie for your fall playoff updates.
Last week, the stands were filled with the Sea of Purple at Friday night's football game in support of the Wood family. The boys came out of the game with a 28-14 win on their first playoff game. They will be playing at Doyle Field at Leominster on Saturday at noon. Make sure you come out to support the team for their district championship. Let's take a look back at the season with a few highlights.
Great video, guys. After a good win against Shrewsbury last week, the Neshoba field hockey team took on Westboro on Monday. They shut out the Rangers 3-0, with a shutout going to Katie Crowley. The district finals will be against Marlboro at 11 a.m. on Friday. Wake up and go support the girls.
The girls' soccer team had their first playoff game on Thursday at 7 p.m. against Shrewsbury. They dominated the game with a 4-0 win. All 4 goals were scored in the first half, 2 of which were scored by freshman Abby McNulty. The team will play Marlboro Thursday at 5 at Doyle Field for the district semifinals. Come out to Leominster to support the girls on their road to districts.
On Monday, volleyball faced a tough Milford team in their first playoff game. Unfortunately, they lost 3-0. As back-to-back league champs, the seniors have nothing to hang their heads about. Great season, girls. Also, if you signed up for Powder Puff, you need to $10 to Mrs. Carter ASAP. The game is on Thursday, November 17th at 6. Players must report to the field at 5. But guys, if you want to be a cheerleader, see Keenan Doa for more information. Cheerleaders will practice every day after school in the lower gym, right after last period.
Lastly, to wrap up our fall playoff picture, both boys and girls cross country teams head out on Saturday for their district meet. Good luck to all the runners this weekend.
That's all for sports. Back to you, Jasper and Julia.
Thanks, Garen and Allie, for the update. Reminder, there's still time to join Unified Choir during C period. The Best Buddies program would love to see some new members.
Tomorrow is Veterans Day. Although it's great to have a day off, please remember the true meaning behind this day. We would not enjoy the freedoms that we have if it were not for the men and women who have made great sacrifices for our country.
The holiday was once celebrated on Armistice Day to remember the lives of soldiers who died in battle. Now we honor all veterans for their patriotism, bravery, and willingness to serve and sacrifice for the common good. Remember to thank our veterans for their service, including some of our very own teachers, Mr. Cullinane and Mr. Player.
Our first in a series of documentaries called Chieftain Chats is currently broadcasting on the Stowe Access Channel at noon, 5, and 11 p.m. Tune in to find the full interview with Superintendent Clenchy, which will be running until November 15th. Make sure to DVR the program as well as future episodes in the series.
A reminder that report cards will be available on November 15th. Also, the next after-prom meeting will be held on Tuesday, November 15th at 7 p.m. in room 216 at the high school. After-prom was a great success last year, and we hope to do it again, so make sure to stop by.
The Neshoba Regional Dollars for Scholars provides scholarships to Neshoba seniors each June. National Honor Society will be helping with a pie fundraiser to raise money for the scholarship. Each pie costs $15, with online sales continuing through the 12th. Please order your pies online before it's too late.
And sophomores, the Fudge fundraiser is underway. If you need a form, see Vitami DeBono or Julia Rocha. The top seller will win a pair of Celtics tickets, and the deadline for sales is December 7th. That's all news for the day. Julia and Jasper here signing off. Stay tuned for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.